I don't even see us.
Oh, there we are.
Hey,
Hey, are we there? There's the button.
look at us.
Joe,
How is it going?
how's it going? We're getting our kicks, dude.
We are getting our kicks. 66. Come on. This is
66. We're in action. You know, I was thinking, should we switch it up and just be like this?
I don't mind. I don't mind a change.
I think it would help the edit in the Instagram
I, thi-
videos,
I think you're right about that.
but I don't know what happens when we add pictures. Then I guess it just goes over us.
I will say the quality still looks good.
Yeah, I think it's okay, but hey, the Twitter's been good, man. Right?
It is like, but bots follow us and our numbers go up. Then they do like a bot
Crash.
sweep, and yeah.
Guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel, dude. Here's our all our things. Actually, we need to change the bird logo.
It's no longer a bird, huh?
Thing I didn't do, Joe.
That
Going
bird has
to us
flown
on
away.
Streamlabs. Link in the bio.
Twitter's been a crazy place lately.
We're at 66. Yeah, we'll talk about it, man. Can you hear me okay?
I hear you. How do I sound?
You sound good. Okay.
Cool.
So, yeah, we never know. Holy crap, it's been a long time, Joe.
It has.
Life updates. I've been back and forth to New York a few times. Did I go to San Diego the last time we did the show? Or we did hang out in July.
Yeah.
We didn't do a show, guys. Sorry, we're a little late to doing the show. Birthdays, travel.
Yeah. Many life things, Life be life.
I ended up going to San Diego one day.
Okay.
Jazz couldn't get her flight. I think I told you that, but you were, we just hung out that one time.
Yeah.
So we didn't do a show.
Jason's been jet setting.
Been jet setting back and forth in life.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the bi-coastal thing. It's fucking awesome.
That is
and
crazy.
It's working, man.
It's cool. At least you get to change things up,
Change the scenery, I think Ubers are expensive and that shit gets annoying. And I will tell you that going to Trader Joe's is a long time. It takes an hour or more to do that.
Like to
yeah, because the Trader Joe's is like a half an hour away. So then you go there half an hour, then you shop, then you gotta take like what you can.
Can I tell you that's my nightmare?
I feel like the Trader Joe's bags are bigger, right?
And then how do you get home? Like in an Uber, or
I usually go back on the train. So another half hour.
Oh, so then you're carrying it on the train. So, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't want to take a ton. So like, okay, a week's worth from here. Whole Foods, maybe another time.
That's the thing people don't think. As a guy who walks to the grocery
store, we do have
store,
a grocery store in our neighborhood, which is like mom and pop.
People don't realize that if you walk to the store or take the train, you can only buy so much. You can't be one of those like 10 grocery bags.
But if you drive, like in LA, you drive everywhere. You don't think about that.
Right. But I don't drive to even being here, I don't drive to the groceries because I'm
right.
I prefer.
I mean, there is a grocery store and a Walgreens within walking distance. There's like a little bodega. It's fine. In our neighborhoods, chill. So like that first month of getting essentials and getting, do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like that was a little getting used to.
Shitty. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's been good. It's been nice. You guys had a birthday. I had mine here kind of. I was like, working too. So
we had a pool day.
Yeah. We had a pool day, man.
That was cool.
We gotta have another one, man. It was fun.
That was fun.
It was fun. And you went out of town too. Like, we were gonna do the show 2 weeks ago, but you were gone.
Yeah, I went out of town. Hard to find time sometimes.
Yeah, it is, man. But you're working again too, I think, right?
Working. Yeah.
Good. It's good to be busy, man.
It is.
I mean, strike's still happening.
Yes.
Which is fucking crazy. We didn't even think about that as a topic, but
I'm almost glad we didn't.
God.
Yeah.
Hey, we're making content, right?
The strike thing, it's like I don't even know what to say about that.
It's so much back and forth, man. It just, I mean, we could talk about the shittiness of the CEOs and all that shit. That's really what bugs me. Is like they don't care. Like that quote was fucking crazy. I was like, fuck.
There's so many layers.
Yeah. So the kind of work I want to do, can't really do that now. Like the narrative work is kind of dead.
Exactly.
So I should go back to the old kind of work they used to do, and then he has his photo shoots. So
it's totally fucked up.
I'm happy to learn more about still photography, and it's similar production, still long days, but
like how long does this shit last?
Yeah. But at any rate, we're here. Nice to see you. If you're joining us again, guys, I feel like you should turn your light up a little bit.
Okay.
That's just me.
Yeah, it was a little dark. Yeah, look at me. I think, can you turn your microphone around? I think it's picking up my voice.
This? I need to screen it.
Because I think.
Because you're so close to me?
Well, I think the blue side is facing me. You know what I mean?
This
I don't know if that will change it, but yeah.
I should do it the other way.
I want to see if it changes because I keep hearing myself.
Should I talk into the front?
That's way better. Yeah.
Okay. See?
That's the ticket.
Our first world problems, man.
Yeah, now you're a hecka loud.
Yeah, my screen is far away. Oh, actually, if you could put your computer back a little bit too. I don't know. I want to get. Maybe I'll get closer. There we go. No, the TikTok, man. Our TikTok did good. People watch that. Our last one was about the goggles.
The goggles.
Yeah, the
Apple
goggles. Shit. So we haven't done a show in a long time, man.
It seems so long ago.
2 months ago, man. Cheers, Joe.
Cheers. Jason's making great TikTok videos. It's like they're better than the show.
I was thinking, should I just go back to old episodes and do those other posts again?
Okay. I think clips are awesome,
I think clips are awesome, and it probably would drive people to watch older episodes.
I would hope so.
I did like the Instagram reels. Ours were all cropped. I should just do that 30-second one that we were doing before.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, the future. But that takes time. I mean, it's already edited, but I just have to cut it down.
Like, I'm doing all this, I'm on Twitter, I'm talking to people, and I'm like, it doesn't lead to them watching the show.
Right. I would hope it would.
I know.
Yeah, I don't think people have subscribed to our Twitter, TikTok either, man. TikTok. We're on the TikTok. The backed by, I don't know if that's still.
Yeah.
We are backed by. We should have done right before we did the show. We said, "Are we twitching? Are people twitching?"
I know Kick I don't know if Kick has surpassed.
I did hear about Kick.
It's apparently jumping off. I don't know.
We should have done get your kicks on Kick. You guys, we failed you.
Damn.
We failed you guys.
That is good.
Yeah, maybe if that light was closer. You are still dark, huh? Why is that?
I don't want to be too exposed. I don't want my flaws on here.
I don't know. It's my DP, man. It's my DP side coming out.
I get it.
It took us a little long to get up and running. We hadn't done it in a while. Just finding all the right cables and doing everything. But we got a great show, guys. We got a great show planned for you. I think we should get into it.
We're kicking it off. We're kixing it off.
We're kixing it off, Joe. Where's our song, dude?
The song is like better that way,
Right after we did the last show, Joe.
Right after.
Like literally right after. Treat Williams passed away.
Man.
71. Also a star of Everwood.
These Everwood people, man. I loved Everwood.
Literally, you did love it, right? We were talking about it because someone else passed away. I can't remember now. With the last episode, it was like famous for Hair and Everwood and Deep Rising. You ever see Deep Rising? It's a really good movie.
I think I did see that.
Yeah. Treat Williams, 71. Sad. Teresa Taylor, 60, Joe. I don't know if you know Teresa Taylor. She was the drummer for the Butthole Surfers.
Oh.
She was also in the Richard Linklater movie Slacker.
Okay.
Had this famous scene. Funny movie, 90s classic indie kind of film. She was 60.
That sucks.
John Goodenough.
Interesting name.
I'll tell you why we're bringing him up, because he's a very tech person, Joe. He passed away at 100 years old. He won the Nobel Prize for creating the rechargeable lithium-ion battery. So he created the lithium-ion battery that's in everything.
Legend.
Won the Nobel Peace Prize.
That's crazy.
Or the one Nobel Prize for it. So definitely of note, that's definitely a tech person we should be remembering.
We salute you.
This one sucked. Alan Arkin.
Yeah.
89.
He was awesome.
So many good things, dude. Little Miss Sunshine, I think he won the Oscar for, right? As supporting actor, maybe. But Glenn Ross. He was still acting. He was like in the Comiskey Method. That was a Netflix show with Michael Douglas.
Right.
He's done so much TV and movies, a lot of movies, like The Rocketeer. He was in The Rocketeer, I remember, like Argo.
Mm-hmm.
Like a ton of movies, man.
Yeah.
Like I think he did like an old movie, like where it was like a bunch of old guys and him.
I know what you're talking about.
Everything he was in, I was always like, oh yeah, Alan Arkin. Awesome.
Yeah.
So that one stung. Julian Sands, also an actor, 65. He was in the movie Warlock. I did remember him from Arachnophobia. He was the doctor or the scientist that brought the spider, Joe.
Oh, shit.
I know we've talked about arachnophobia on here before.
Yep.
His story was crazy. He was like hiking in Santa Monica Mountains or something like that and went missing, and they found him. He died hiking.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was bad. It was crazy.
That's a bad way to go. That sucks.
It's not cool. So rest in peace, Julian Sands. Tony Bennett, 96, Joe.
Total legend. 96.
The old crooner himself.
Every year I was like, no offense, but I was like, how long is this guy going to live? It's crazy. He
kept going. He had a resurgence in like the 10s, 11
with Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga definitely did.
I almost saw him during that time.
Did a couple albums, right? Lady Gaga. Yep. He was like, "You're a jazz singer. Come on, sing with me." I don't even know how it started. Did they do a duet album or something? Or
it was something like that. Like she did one of his, like paid a tribute to him, some kind of thing.
Very cool. 96. That's a great life, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, this one, I messed up. Sinead O'Connor, also a musician, kind of shocked the world.
Yes.
56.
Young.
Very young still, man.
But I don't know.
Career. I heard crazy stuff. Like, that song, was a Prince song. Do you know that?
Mm-hmm.
But it was number one in the world or whatever that year, 1990 or something like that. Like,
yeah, she brought like a new style to it, kind of.
Yeah, it sounded better. She like capitalized on covering someone else's song, which is crazy.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that gives a boost to the other original artist.
Did you hear that? Like what she told her children? She was like, "If I die, call the lawyers first. Don't call the doctor. Don't call 911."
Really?
Yeah, because she was like, because I don't want my music like to be taken away. Like, she was worried about people like, you know, producers taking like, unrecorded, whatever, unreleased. Like, she was like, call the lawyer first. That was something I read that. I was like, that's crazy.
It's like I see her point too, you know?
Yeah. I mean, artists get screwed over all the time.
Yeah, and you know, when people die and it's like they release all these things and
remastered or unreleased or like,
yeah.
She was like, she told her kids, like, if I die, like this is. Are you okay?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, sound cut out for some reason. Maybe it's my cord. Okay.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's weird because you're right there, but like if my sound goes out, it's like I can't. It's weird.
That it's late.
You think I could hear, but
because we got headphones on, dude. This one hurt, man. Paul Rubens, Pee Wee Herman, dude.
Yeah, that was. Who knew?
Oh God, you know the story that he has been fighting cancer for like 5 or 6 years. He didn't tell anybody.
It's kind of like Norm Macdonald, right?
Sucks. Yeah. Pee Wee was definitely of our generation, man. I don't know, just
yeah, and he had that like kind of career. Well, you know, he had the dip, but then he was in Blow, and you know,
yeah, he was another. Blow is awesome. I love Blow. Like just this image alone just made me laugh, dude. Somebody posted a video. Oh God, I can't remember who it was, and it was literally, it made me laugh out loud. It was like him with a balloon, and he's just making a fart noise, and it's just like a big balloon. So he's just like. If you guys haven't seen that, it's so fucking funny. Just like he made me laugh just seeing that moment again. Like he's just like
I don't know why that's funny, but that is
so funny. It's so funny. But yeah, he did other shit. Like he was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie.
Oh shit. Okay.
This scene is hilarious. He's like dying. He's like, and he like falls and he's like gets up and he's like, like she stabs him. Like not the TV show, the fucking the movie, the OG, man.
I didn't know he was in that.
Yeah, I think that was like in that resurgent time. Like he was doing other things. Like he was a funny guy, man.
He was great.
And I heard like really nice. I guess he like wished people happy birthday videos all the time, and like Conan O'Brien was like breaking down about it. I did see him this last week or whatever. Like,
yeah,
it's like, damn.
Sure, he knew a lot of people in the industry, and big career.
No, but he had crazy stories about like he would go to random people. If anybody asked him to go to a party, he would go to it.
I heard that.
Like, that's amazing. Like he went to like some teenagers party, and like I saw an interview with him or something like that. And he was like, "Yeah,
I heard he was at dinner with some family." Yeah,
and they were just like watching him eat.
Yes, I heard the same story. That's funny.
It's hilarious, dude. Paul Rubens, man. Oh, did you watch that last Netflix? I wonder if it's still on there. He did a third Pee Wee movie.
Oh yeah, he did. That's right. I didn't watch it.
He did do a third Pee Wee movie. Maybe that's where that fart joke thing was from, because I don't remember it being from something else, but
that could be. I was never like a huge Pee Wee guy. I mean, it's funny, it's quirky. I just
it's quirky. Definitely in our generation, though. Like any 80s or 90s kid knows who Pee Wee Herman was, you know.
Totally.
Mark Margolis, also 83. From Breaking Bad was his. I mean, he did a lot of stuff too, but Hector Salamanca, man, with the The Bell, man. He was on Better Call Saul too.
Yep.
They kind of told the story of how he got all fucked up, but big fan of Breaking Bad.
What a role, you know.
What a role. Iconic role, dude. Cormac McCarthy.
Yeah, how about that?
Passed away at 89.
The
Road and No Country for Old Men, I think he wrote too, right? Author.
Yep.
This one you told me I didn't get it. Silvio
Berlusconi.
Berlusconi. I cannot speak Italian.
You know, the only reason I'm even like his name stood out when I saw it is because I got to know that I made an Italian friend over the past few years, and he was telling me about him. But
he was 86. He was the prime minister.
Yeah,
prime minister of Italy.
Yeah.
86. That's a good life, man.
Three times he served. That's, you know, so
really 3 terms. Man,
he's pretty influential. I don't know all the details of Italian politics and stuff, but
yeah, definitely different.
Yeah.
This one was a shocker. Angus Cloud.
Yeah, that was crazy.
25. Passed away.
What's up with that, man?
Euphoria.
Yeah.
Damn it, man. 25.
And he was such a good part of that show.
He was funny. I've seen some episodes. I saw some. He was funny. Like he played. I almost felt like that was him. I don't think that was acting. I think that was they casted him because that's how he was. I don't know.
He was like an interesting character. Felt like really natural.
Felt really natural. Yeah, 25. It's really sad, man. I mean, when you're that young, like.
I think his dad had died. Like, I think he had just
I didn't hear
his dad's funeral.
Ah, damn!
So you know, I don't know what kind of death it was, but you know, it kind of gives you an idea.
Yeah.
Sad.
William Friedkin, famous director. He directed The Exorcist.
That's right.
The French Connection. To Live and Die in L.A., Joe. Did he die in L.A. is the question. That's a really good movie. Willem Dafoe.
Never saw that.
Guy from. It's a really cool movie. It's like an 80s movie, but The Exorcist, iconic, man. Right?
Yeah.
Like he was. Oh, here's another picture of him too. Here's him younger directing.
I want to see To Live and Die in LA. That looks good.
Yeah. Who's the other guy in that? William Peterson? Is it William Peterson, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think he did end up directing some TV after his film kind of career took off. You know, being a film director is a big thing, you know, and that time, like The Exorcist, like super horror movie, like,
yeah,
you know.
I mean, what do you do when you've done that? It's like you've set.
Yeah, he did another movie called like Sorcerer. That was good too.
Like you're in the, what do you call that? Like the pantheon. You know, you're
that's in iconic. Yeah, totally. I just saw this today. Sixto Rodriguez. If you know who this guy is.
I don't. I'm intrigued by his name.
He was the subject of the doc Searching for Sugar Man. Did you ever see that movie?
Oh, that's him.
Oh, Sugar Man. Sugar Man passed away, man.
I didn't know that.
81.
Oh, because he went by Rodriguez. That's why I didn't recognize Sixto.
Yeah, Cold Fact. It's an amazing documentary if you haven't seen it. I think it might have won the Oscar. That was definitely nominated.
It's definitely nominated.
Really cool. Really great story. Had a career after his career was over, which is great. You know.
Yeah, what a weird arc.
Yeah, it's a crazy story about like South Africa. His album was like huge, bigger than Elvis, and then like they found him because they thought he was dead, and he was like in Detroit, just like being a handyman. He was like, I gotta go on tour. It's just like a great Cinderella story. I love that. Like, you know, the little guy, man.
Peaks and valleys in life. That's
but
crazy.
like it was the 70s, right? I think he was in the 70s. So like all his music is cool. Like I think I have the album actually too. Like after watching that, I was like, this is cool.
I gotta actually listen to his music.
Yeah. Robbie Robertson also passed away, Joe, from the band, guitarist.
Yeah.
Passed away at 80 years old.
Now, that's music I know I like.
That's a lot of deaths, dude.
And that's a lot of deaths.
Oh, and you did say, did we miss one too?
Oh, yeah. We didn't add her, Lil Tay?
No. Today I saw something.
What's the deal?
Little Tay.
She was young. Die. She died young.
Little Tay didn't die. Hey, I don't know who the fuck Little Tay is.
I don't either, but I saw it and I was like, that's young.
About Little Tay.
Wait, what was it? A fake like stunt or something? What the heck?
It was like it was like Dave. Like, remember Dave fakes his death on that show, Dave, the rapper? Like, she literally. So she now wins because I know who the fuck she is, right?
She won.
So if more people find out about her now, she's like 9 or how old is she? 12 or
14?
14.
Cornball shit. Faking your death at 14. Come on.
Come on.
What about her brother? They said he died the same day.
See, no, I don't even know about who her brother is.
Wait, I like that she's like, I'm gonna fake my death for publicity, and then her brother's like, I'm in. Like,
she didn't die. She didn't die.
They both just do it together. Like, what?
She's not in this company of fucking people we care about.
Fuck that shit, man. Yeah. I mean, sorry, it should be crass, but
so I did see a video today. She was like, I was like, oh, I guess she didn't. But
that is so weak, man. I'm not into that.
So guys, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Good grief.
Put that up at the same time.
Little Tay is alive, Joe.
I guess it's a really sad situation. I don't know why she's not dead.
I don't know. She posted some video with her and Jake Paul like throwing money around or whatever, and I was like, okay, I'm good.
Maybe she's being exploited or something.
Who knows? But I call not worth the time.
Yeah.
Like I literally didn't know who she was. And I was like, oh, that's sad if like some little girl died. But
yeah, it's sad.
If she's trying to be famous. Come on.
Liar. Shame on you.
Right. Big show tonight. Huh? Big show?
We do. We actually really have a big show.
We have a big show, and it's already 12.
There's so much shit to talk about.
Where do we begin? Should we do an update? Got any updates besides our human updates?
Got an update.
Updates? I mean, I don't know. When the last time I saw you? I saw you a couple weeks ago, right? So it's not like I'm not here.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You came over. We just didn't do a show. We were like, just come over. We're not going to do a show. That day I was not going to plan for a show. So.
Yeah, it was like a fun day.
Yeah, it was a fun day. Sometimes you gotta have fun days, man.
I'm not saying the show's not fun. It's just that some days it's about chilling. You know?
So Joe came over today. He's like, dude, there's an update on
our man
border collie costume. Not the wolf suit, but it was kind of like within that wolf suit video, our first TikTok.
He is a hit on our show.
Oh my god! So you gotta tell me what's up. What's going on with the human collie, man?
I think he's just getting more attention. Yeah, he's like, I think he's meeting the ladies. Like, I think he's perfected the costume.
Because he doesn't want to take it off, right? He just wants to live in the dog.
Right. And he's been like trending lately, you know?
Trending again. So our show kind of like, you might have missed it. Look at this. Here, more stories about, oh my God, please.
And he did his first ever walk in public.
Oh God. Can we watch some of this?
Let's see this.
Oh my God.
Let him in.
Is he outside someone's house? Or this is, no. What? Again? Don't. Oh my God.
That's not cute, man. What the heck? What is
again? He's really a viral sensation, man.
He's truly. Is it? Aw.
He's laying down again. Oh my god, I love it.
Okay, dogs don't wave. That face is bad. Oh god.
Oh god.
I thought he went out for his first outing. Let's see the outing.
He's too stocky. I literally was at the dog park today. It's too
Yeah. And he's waving? That face is like taxidermy.
Oh god, this is so funny, dude. Yeah, this is what we saw before.
Okay. The waving is not working, man. Like I can't do the waving.
Oh, well, so he's still doing it, right? He's still.
Let's see. I got to see his big outing.
Oh god, yeah, I saw him at the park or something. I was like, oh, and then you brought it up. I was like, we gotta watch that.
Wait, you saw this guy at the park? You saw?
Yeah. I think he was. I don't know. It was someone else. It might not have been on here.
His name's Toko, so we know his name.
Toko.
14. We knew it was 14,000.
Yeah, we knew about this one. So apparently he's going out and about, meeting people.
I want to see his meet and greet. Okay, so experts. Who's this guy? Oh, some guy. 99% sure that he's walking on his hands and knees inside the costume with his feet tucked behind him. That's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So he's on his knees. His feet are in the butt of the dog. Like.
Oh, yeah, because his legs would be too long.
How do you walk around all day like that? Is this him meeting a chick?
Yeah, he was like at the park or something.
All right, man. Look, he's getting okay. He's meeting ladies. See, it's working. It's already working. That's the position.
Oh, yeah. Make that bigger.
That's not fun. That's not comfortable.
Oh, that's horrible.
Why is he waving? He needs to stop waving. That's not a dog thing. He must be so uncomfortable.
Damn it. Well, no, he loves it, right? Totally loves it.
He must. He captivated the internet with 37,000.
Oh, my goodness.
Subscribers. He eats dog food and even venturing outside. Let's see. Isn't that the same article we're already on?
I think it was. Yeah, I think that was.
Is there any more pictures of his outing before we move on?
Here, go up right there. That's what I saw. I saw this video of him walking in a park like that.
Wait, I want to see a video. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't on the site. I think somewhere else I saw it.
So who's she, do you think?
Probably his daughter. She's like, Dad, again?
Again. He performs tricks in exchange for treats.
Oh my god.
No, please. Hey, here we go. Let me see if there's any more. And then anyway, that's our man. I rarely tell my friends.
Back at it, man. But you gotta laugh at me. Thank you. He's back. He's doing shit at the window, and
that window thing is just nuts.
Oh my god. I didn't think it would happen again, but it got me.
Did you see this? I rarely tell my friends because I'm afraid they will think I am weird. My friends and family seemed very surprised to learn I became an animal.
So he's secretly doing this.
Got news for you, bro. You're not an animal.
We're all animals, Joe.
That's true. We are all. That's true.
Another update, I guess. Oh no, this one can get deleted. I don't know. There's a lot of updates. I guess we can go to the.
Yeah, now we're in the meat and
potatoes. What's up with the threads, man?
Okay, where do we even start?
Okay, where do we start, Joe? Do we start with the Elon versus Zuck, or do we do the X versus the threads? There's been a rebranding since the last time we did a show.
Let's start there. There's a rebranding, right?
On both. I guess, I mean, there's still Instagram, but the whole threads thing is basically a copy of Twitter.
Right. Now.
Right?
How
did he change it to X because he made threads?
I think it was planned. I think it was already planned.
In the whole thing of like him taking over Twitter, it was planned to be something.
I'm pretty sure.
Right.
I think this was like part of the,
Yeah.
I just lost my link. Here we go. So, and I think I kind of get why, right?
To rebrand the company.
Yeah. So it's like, he took it over in a pretty like unprecedented sort of way. So make it his own thing, maybe. I don't know. And he did so much when he got in. Like he changed a lot of
Right, like he has
Lay off.
SpaceX, so that mode is already there, right? Like he
Exactly.
has an X in another property of his already.
Yeah.
So
Now,
kind of puts his name more on it, I guess.
right. And there's a lot of good questions like what are we calling it? Like is it still a tweet? No one's going to stop saying tweet, right?
No.
So I'm not sure it's going to I'm not sure the culture is going to catch on the same way.
No.
Like no one's changing any of that. You know what I mean?
Versus like a new thing like Threads. It's a brand new thing. Like it's called Threads. Right.
Exactly. So I don't personally know what the big picture. What is the big picture? The rebrand could have been a chance for Musk to introduce the world to his version of a smart, streamlined super app, but the disjointed rollout and lack of clear messaging is a reminder of the chaos in the platform, which is true, right? It's like,
yeah,
it all felt kind of weird. It's just one day he's like, I'm changing it. Then you update the app and it's an X.
Right.
Does the language change?
And the weird thing I saw was like that video. I don't know if you still have it, but
oh yeah, let's check that out.
He turned the X sign on the building.
That's the other thing. He's really good at all that showman stuff, but it's like, what does that mean?
The only thing I saw people like posting videos like, yeah, what if you lived across the street and this is like shining into your window?
Yeah, exactly.
Like this is what, oh great, I have this giant sign just flashing in my window.
I think this might be what you're talking about, right?
Yeah. Like he turned it on. Yeah, he turns on his X.
But what if it was right outside your window?
Like, what if it's right there and you like live there? It's probably not. I mean,
oh boy,
but
that
it's
is
like
pretty,
yeah,
obnoxious. Didn't they shut him down or something?
I think something. Yeah, I heard something like he might not have had a proper code to do that, or like I think there's a lawsuit maybe against him because he wasn't supposed to construct something like that.
I mean, he tore off the Twitter sign and put this up and did all this, and yet it's like, what's the bigger plan, though?
Right? It still operates the same exact way, right?
I see it's not called a retweet; it's a repost.
Is it? Did they change that?
So I think the word tweet is off of it. Like it's not retweeting, it's not quote tweeting, it's like quote posting or something.
Okay. But it's still kind of like I saw that the app just kind of like updated.
Yeah,
but I don't think I did. It's just in my phone. It was just updated to that instead.
Yeah, I avoided it for a while because
yeah.
But again, it's like, wait, was that on the whole time or no?
But then is that you said you did Threads?
Yeah, and then I signed up for Threads.
How is Threads? I was like, I was so scared because it was like if you want to delete Threads, you have to delete your Instagram, and I don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was one of the main things that was like a red flag for me.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Because they were like, you can't get rid of that because it syncs, I guess, everything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh God, I don't want to do that.
I'm banned on Twitter, other than our Twitter.
Okay.
So I was like excited to have something, that I could use. It's cool. I don't know.
Similar?
It's very similar in some ways. But I like the interface of it,
Okay.
I
did see a lot of stuff on Twitter, like people like, they had all these downloads, and then like nobody used it for the whatever, like.
Which everyone was like, "Oh, a new exciting thing," right?
Right.
But I think, and I can't find the article, but it's like you said, a bunch of people doing it. Dive.
Yeah.
Like this week, everyone's, I think, talking about it. It's not doing that well.
Really?
But, it's like, who knows? Like, it could bounce back. You know how this stuff goes.
It could be bounced back. What do you mean you don't have Facebook? You know what I mean? Like that.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So I'm kind of interested, like, again, what's the plan here? Is he just doing this just to have a thing, like to compete?
Yeah, I remember even like the Threads logo when it was still the bird. They were like, there was like memes like, oh, it looks like a worm. Is that what the bird eats?
Ah,
Do you know what I mean? But then he took the bird away, and it's like,
yeah.
are we just living symbols?
Yeah, exactly. That's what it feels like. It all feels really superficial.
It's very superficial. Yeah.
It's like all that, when something's groundbreaking, you get that, like get that sense. You feel it in the culture. Like nothing's happening here,
Yeah.
So I don't really know what to say about Threads. I don't hate it or anything. It's nice to use, but that's because I'm banned from Twitter. Because Elon Musk fucking lied and said he was going to give amnesty to everybody, and he didn't. So
come on. Why can't you get your account back, Joe?
I don't know if you've noticed, but I keep tagging him.
No.
Advertisers and creators have told CNBC that in order for Threads to become an important service, the real-time messaging app needs to have features that make it easier for trending topics. Okay, I get that. But I guess they're going to roll out new features in the next few weeks. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that could make it bounce back,
I did see that they were doing some kind of content creator thing on Twitter, on X.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, people are getting paid out and stuff.
Right. But the protocol was crazy. It's like you have to have like 150,000 impressions in like 3 months or something like that. And like you have to like so many watch hours, or like just your interaction, certain number of like followers. I'm like, which we clearly don't. But
it's not even just us. It's like, how
it's
like
everybody.
They keep talking about independent creators and shit. And it's like, you have to be, first of all, like you said, get so many impressions and so much activity, but also you're walking a fine line all the time. It's like YouTube.
Yeah.
You could get banned for nothing, and it's like your livelihood goes away.
Right.
And that's
or they shut your stream down, or they turn. We've run into that before, right? Or we don't.
Yeah.
Or stuff gets flagged, or you get a warning, or I don't know what episode that was, but we had to get our episode back on. It took forever.
And we're nobody.
Imagine
being in a spotlight.
Yeah.
And that's just what I don't like. It's like, I'm not saying that everybody should be making money, right? Like you should be a big content creator.
No.
With a big audience, but it's just like, I feel like Elon Musk says stuff and does another thing. Says one thing and does another thing.
It really like cuts down on like the celebrity of it, because you could be theoretically a celebrity on there and have a revenue stream. You don't have to be like, do you know what I mean? It's like really
like you could be making a living but not be
famous.
Yeah.
You could be famous just on that.
Right.
Which is weird.
Which a lot of people are. It's weird, like people who you and I know about. Yeah. But you could go on the street and say their name and people be like, what are you talking about?
Right. And they're fine. They make a living. They have a house. They have a car, whatever.
And they get more eyeballs every night than like, than people on Fox News, CNN, or even just network, like even The Curse of Oak Island, which is a huge show.
Yeah.
Some of these people have millions watching them, and no one out there knows
who they are. It's like the random dude.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's weird.
That part I'm always blown away by, like how many eyeballs some of these people get compared to like cable TV,
Sure.
I find that interesting.
No, and it blew my mind when we went on TikTok and I saw how many people watched our thing. I was like, what?
Yeah, that is weird.
And we've been avoiding TikTok forever, and I guess that's just Thread. Like, I'm sure we would have had more followers.
And we never get that on Instagram.
No.
Like a reel, for example.
No, and I think I started when they started doing reels, but I was doing it wrong. So now we're trying to fix that, but it's
But it's almost like TikTok, unless the numbers are fake, which I don't think they are. It's almost like the algorithm works better.
I think it does. I really do. I think
like Facebook sucks,
Yeah, but our Twitter, we had views on that too. Like I posted it on Twitter too. And
That's
did
cool.
Good. It did good on our thing. I pinned it, I think, in the top when I put it on there. Our last TikTok.
And
it had more follower, like more people watched it on there, I think, than Instagram. So it's like so weird. Like TikTok is clearly if it was the same video and I posted on all three, why does it do better on one than the other?
The only thing I can say about that is that Elon Musk, I think, wants Twitter to be more of a video platform. Right. And that would actually be pretty sick,
Yeah, there was something too in Threads. Wasn't that longer videos now or something too? There's one of the features. I looked at what the features were different.
Have they rolled it out yet?
No, but I did see like a comparison.
Yes, sir. This is live. What are you up to?
What's going on?
Threads. What'd you say? It's like a longer video. Were you talking about X or Threads when you said that?
Who's this? Paris Rum 20. Hi.
Just hopping around. Nice.
Cool.
We are
just late show, just catching up.
Did you say a Threads video?
I think is longer. I looked at the comparison of what the difference was. I think the video length was longer, or
currently Threads allows videos up to 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Okay, so what length of video does X allow?
I think it's only 2 minutes or 90 seconds or so, or I don't know, because I've seen longer videos, but
I could have sworn Elon Musk said he wanted to do like really
maybe
long.
He changed that, but like I think it's like 2 minutes.
Huh.
I wish I would have screen grabbed that chart comparison.
This is the perfect example. So if I search like length of video on X, Google's not prepared to, like, X does not register as X. The app.
Yeah.
So like Google's not giving me any of the shit that I want.
Oh.
It's like you still have to say Twitter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very weird.
We got a comment. What do you think of this? You want to tell us?
What do you think? Yeah. I don't know how to say your name.
You're watching us, Paris Rum 20. Watching us on Twitch.
But when you say, you know what I think of this, yeah, we do want to know. We do want to know.
Why don't you tell us?
I think you're right about that. He says, I think the future of the whole social
Pretty
media.
Bleak. Yeah, that's kind of what our show's about. Like, we always question things. We're going to question some other things. But
yeah. He says, which is not a bad thing. What do you mean by that? Because you don't like social media, so you'd be glad if
it's hit or miss. I mean, Joe, you've talked before about just going off the grid would be kind of nice.
Yeah, because I think all this is depressing. Like, imagine having a kid, and having to like explain all this shit to them and protect them from it. And
yeah, like having a kid these days is definitely something that I've had the conversation with too. It's scary.
Yeah, there's a lot of
the future is scary.
The future is more scary than hopeful, I think.
Yeah, but then you wonder, like, were our parents like having the same kind of fears too?
I guess they probably were, of like TV and but those more simple. It's like TV,
war,
crime, war. Like,
yeah.
He says, because look at how much time people waste on social media.
Yeah.
Very, very true.
Well, it's all about those, how much time you get, right? If they want to increase the limit, they want people's eyeballs for 5 minutes,
Yeah.
You have their attention.
And they're going to get them,
Yeah.
Like Like right now, that's winning, right?
Yeah.
I still don't know how long you can upload a video on X for. It's like, I don't know.
Oh man, I tried to look it up. I couldn't find it, but there was a comparison chart I saw, like when Threads first came out, and I was like, and that was the thing that like stuck out to me the most. Like the other ones were pretty. Maybe it was a character limit thing, too. I think the character limit's more on Threads.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Although if you
But
subscribe to X, you can type a fucking novel in it. It's
right.
crazy.
Right.
And people do that, and I'm like, why are you? Don't do that. It's not what this is for.
Yeah.
But okay, so wait. Now let's get to the meat of the story here, right? We have a, obviously this is building up to something, right?
Yeah.
So we've got the clash of these two apps. Okay.
Clash of the Titans. Are they fighting?
We know.
I don't know. The last time I heard, like, they were gonna fight at the Coliseum in a cage match. They were like training.
I heard that too, and I could even find the tweets. They're like, they're like, I'm training. Da, da, da.
Oh, it's falling apart, Joe. I didn't know
But
this.
it's falling apart.
Oh, they were gonna I read something that they said it was gonna bring $1 billion in like revenue if they did a pay-per-view event, because everyone would want to watch that, right?
Yeah.
And there were memes, like fighting memes, like with their heads on there.
Yeah.
It'd
be the event of really, it would like represent this era,
It would, but it's literally like celebrity deathmatch in real life.
Yeah.
That
would be awesome.
Oh man.
But looks like it's what? So Zuckerberg is adamant. It's so funny. Zuckerberg is the one really pushing for this, right?
I think so. He was like training jujitsu or something like that. He was like winning competitions.
I saw some of that. Oh,
like, what is happening? I guess that's what he's doing with this.
I guess he's feeling confident, right?
Yeah.
Recently lost steam. Owner of X saying he would need surgery before fighting. Wow. I mean, that could be true.
Yeah, there he is. There he is fighting right there, man.
Check it out. Let's see his moves. UFC. Wow.
Yeah, they were training with like UFC guys.
Imagine taking down Zuck.
I'm sure he could beat me up, man. He's got a lot of
Holy, is that with Lex Fridman or something? Who is that?
I don't know who it is. Yeah.
I don't like this. I'm so not into UFC, frankly.
Oh man, no.
Like, look how much that looks like 2 5-year-old brothers fighting. You know what I mean?
I just remember going like every time I used to go to the bar and it would come on, I'd be like, okay, I'm good.
I know. Doesn't that look like me and my little brother fighting? And we're just like grabbing our legs and like doing weird shit.
Yeah.
So
well, here's a comment, but I want Zuckerberg to get their ass handed.
I do too. You and me both, brother.
I mean, literally, I want them to hit and just knock each other out like a cartoon.
Yeah.
Like a double KO, and they both like.
I mean, I would definitely root for Elon. Who would you root for?
I don't know, dude. I think it would be funny, but anticlimactic too. I feel like the hype would be so overhyped.
So now, okay, we'll talk about anticlimactic. Look at this. So now it's like pivoting to a debate, which
Jesus,
it's just like blue ball more, you blue ball us more.
No.
It could be the most viewed debate in history. Yeah, but that's not $1 billion pay-per-view.
No.
Like
no, that's like something I'll clip out and watch on social media.
No one wants to see people debate, man.
I'll see the bullet points in a 90-second video.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a burn. That's all it is.
Like there's debates in internet blood sports that are nastier. Like this would be so boring, man. Imagine listening to Zuckerberg. Elon Musk has the most boring voice on the planet, and that's saying something because so does Zuckerberg.
Yeah, we've talked about Zuck's voice too. Like how he starts his videos. How he,
That's right.
definitely.
Oh my god.
Oy.
So we'll see. Hey, if they fight, we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, tell us when we put it on screen. But we'll keep rolling.
We'll keep rolling. Tell us and we'll put it up.
That's Elon versus
I don't know. So it's not a fight now. I mean, they're clearly different ages. I don't know their physicality, who's bigger.
I think probably
I feel
Elon Musk.
I think Musk is bigger.
But Elon Musk is like 13 years older, you know?
Yeah.
So look at this. I forgot to show this earlier. Here's the aftermath. They got fined.
Oh, they did.
Can you believe it?
Yeah, it was the city fined him, right?
Let's see how much. Oh, the inspection issued a fine of nearly $5,000.
No, that's piss. I'll piss that away.
Do you like how Musk is like crying about $5,000?
He's not. Oh,
I mean,
I think someone else was suing him. I think Biden or some of the. I think he got a penalty for doing something too.
Oh, maybe over the Twitter files or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, it's so much, dude.
He's probably in a lot. He offered today, or the other day, he offered to help pay for the legal fees of people who lost their jobs because of something they tweeted before he bought the company. So it's like, if I got fired from my job because I tweeted something offensive,
yeah,
he'd help me sue my employer, is what he's saying. We'll see how far that goes. But
so
I'm gonna let you finish the story so that we're not,
yeah,
so that we're not just putting an unfinished story up. But I think it's kind of a topical thing about the
Nigerian army.
Yeah.
Damn.
So we watched that video. Where are we at now?
I think we're moving on. You want to move on? And we talked about him. We still want to see a fight, guys. Don't like get our hopes up.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess they're fighting over apps. They're fighting over eyeballs on apps.
Yeah. And it's like, guys, focus on that. Like, first of all, Elon Musk unbanned me, and Zuckerberg just make a better
Who
app.
do you hate more is the real question, right?
Me, who do I?
Yeah, Zuck, probably. Yeah.
But I'm not pleased with Elon Musk. The guy's got his hands everywhere. He's like
so many pies.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got his hand on a lot of ingredients.
Yeah, let's just focus on what you said you wanted to do.
And I think Zuck wants to have his hands on a lot of ingredients.
But it's almost like maybe he's too smart too.
Yeah.
But then it's like funny how the way these guys think. They go, "Oh, we need our own Twitter. Meta needs its own Twitter."
Right.
Do they? Like,
I feel like that was Instagram, like comments and
right. But also, that's kind of his thing. Like, remember with Snapchat, he's like, "Well, now we have Instagram stories," and that worked out. So
right, it's kind of the same thing. Like,
maybe he'll pull it off. I don't know.
I'll have to look at Threads before I download it.
It's fun. I like it because it's not image. It's not like Instagram where it's all about people's lives and shit.
Right. So they just took it another way. Maybe get more eyeballs on it. Right.
Yeah.
Hey, so we got some comments, huh?
Let's see. So we are getting our kicks.
He's done. Here. Someone's done. I guess you're done with the.
You know how the Nigerian army has taken over the country? Yes, I did hear about that. So America, being America, is trying to intervene. They threaten the Nigerian army to step down, or else America will pull out from their airspace program. Does not surprise me.
Yep. Wow.
America being America. To which the Nigerians replied, "They don't need American money. America should use that money to fund America's weight loss program." That is a very true and a good burn.
Good burn.
We are fat and stupid. That's true.
I am done. Well, don't be done. Thanks for watching.
I think you just meant like, this. But that is funny. That's just so typical.
Yeah.
America. It's very typical of this administration. I don't know why.
Are you Nigerian?
That's what I'm wondering.
Where are you watching us from?
Good question. I want to know.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
We're gonna keep rolling.
Keep moving on. Keep moving on. Joe?
Where are we now?
Vegas Sphere?
Oh man. Okay.
The Vegas Sphere is coming. Speaking of America.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Talk
India.
about something that
India.
That makes sense.
Hello, India.
Inside, guys, you seen this?
Inside. I was talking about the outside. What about the outside, dude?
The outside is pretty crazy. It's an architectural wonder, they say.
Yes, it is an architectural wonder. It was like $2 billion, wasn't it?
Hopefully that'll stay here.
$2.2 billion, I believe.
580,000 square feet of fully programmable LED lighting, and it actually looks good. You know, like it's impressive.
It looks really trippy. I would love to see it. I think they were worried about it causing traffic jams, and I don't know what part of town it's in.
I don't know. That's a good question.
I think it's by. It's not on the strip. It's like off the strip.
Maybe that makes sense, right?
Or the link or something, or it's one of the hotels. But can you play that video?
Let's see this.
I'll kill that song though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's trippy. I mean, it's trippy.
That is really. I'm going to be honest. I'm not usually into gimmicky stuff, but this could be cool. You know,
it's going to be very cool when they actually, do it for events. I'm sure.
Exactly.
U2 is going to start performing there in September.
Like for concerts, this could be awesome. Yeah.
Like they're doing Octing Baby live, I guess, like the whole album.
Hey, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I read that they're going to have a residency in Vegas, and it's going to be here inside this super dome with the best sound, state of the art sound.
Inside this?
Inside of it, yeah, it's like a theater.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was wondering, like, what the hell is this? Like, why is this here?
It's going to be like concerts. It's going to be.
Trippy. My first impression, I thought it was tacky, but that's cool. I think that's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's really impressive.
It's all LEDs. It's LEDs.
I almost expect it to look shittier. I don't know what's with the eyeball thing. Like, no one wants to see a big old
eyeball. Oh, let's end this. So people seen it, right? But like,
does it show it?
I saw this. Like, they're gonna have like a pumpkin. They're gonna have a pumpkin, like on Halloween. It'll be a giant pumpkin. Did you see this?
Into that.
I did see a funny meme. It was like saying like, it's like it costs like $500 or $600 to play on this golf course, and then it's just a giant fucking eyeball staring at you, which is trippy.
Like you can see the wetness in that eyeball. That's like too real.
It's pretty crazy.
That's nasty.
It's crazy.
Is there any other cool videos like user videos of?
No, but yeah, U2 I think is the residency. That's pretty awesome. Like, so they're going to Vegas
yeah, I would check. I'd see a concert there. I mean, that's sick.
But it's state of the art sound. It's like,
the Sphere, man. What a interesting idea. Here we go. Here's a guy's video. Can you see this?
No, hold on.
Okay.
Sorry, I was trying to find this. Here's I think it was Rolling Stone. Sorry, I have too many windows open now. I'm like you.
Yeah, I finally learned how to organize tabs, and it's pretty nice. Should I show this, or should I want me to wait?
I'm gonna find something. I want to do a tab. Here's this tab. Yeah, the Edge calls it a quantum leap forward, Joe.
That's
Yeah.
sure.
So
I get that.
they're going to kick off in September and through October. So the building costs $2 billion, man.
Damn.
And it seats 17,000 people.
That's a lot. What does Madison Square Garden seat, I wonder? Like for comparison.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, man.
Then you could have like a residency there, right?
So look, they did this 360 tour before, kind of. They did like a weird 360 tour. I don't remember what year that was. That was in 2000 something, but
what's the yeah, that's right.
You're battling far from optical acoustics in this place since they haven't been designed for sound. It's just a constant battle to overcome the correlation that the venue gives to the audio. The gap between what you want to put across and what actually put across is often huge.
Why is he saying that? What's he talking about? Oh, he's talking about the other thing.
The sphere, the actual sphere. You know?
Sphere, however, was built to create immersive audio and visual experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a thing of its own.
So?
That'll be pretty crazy.
Yeah, you too, man.
Kelsey loves you too.
Yeah? I've kind of gone off. I think I liked them in the 90s, 80s, 90s, but they haven't really.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah, exactly.
Like that album, Octane Baby, was awesome.
Mm-hmm. But like recently, I don't know.
Yeah.
Look at this. Let's see. Speaking of eyeballs.
Is that a fly? What is that? That's so weird. I wonder if you could see it from space.
Yeah, that's it really is massive. That's the other thing.
It's so huge. Like the Space Needle, which is right behind that shot, is huge.
And like, look at the anime. It's just that's
It's
why do you want that in the middle of your city?
It's really trippy.
Like, isn't that nasty? Look, it looks like so weird.
Well, I wonder, like, okay, like compared to the Cinerama Dome, which is in LA here, it's got to be like way bigger than that, and it's a fuller dome. It's like a basketball. They were,
Oh yeah, because
So worth checking out. I would love to see it. It looks trippy.
Yeah,
very techy. Very expensive.
Yes, very expensive.
It's similar. I think they're trying to do something like that in Dubai too. They're like trying to build a moon or something like that. I almost brought it a few episodes back, but
that's very Dubai, right? I think.
Yeah,
it's a very Dubai thing.
Yeah.
Without seeing, I want to see it. It'll be cool.
I'd like to see it.
I hope they have a cool bar.
But here's something I don't want to see, Joe. The Worldcoin.
Oh shit.
Speaking of spheres,
what is up with the Worldcoin? Why do we have to always have new?
The Worldcoin is here, Joe.
Hopefully not to stay.
I know last episode we talked about the Apple, whatever that is called.
Yeah.
And that uses like an eye scanning sensor. This is a eye scanner that they've been taking all over the country, all over the world, really, right? London, everywhere. Scanning people's eyes.
Oh, sorry.
And I think this is by the guy that made OpenAI, right? Sam, what's his name? Sam
Altman.
Sam Altman.
A boring dystopia. Hey, that's one way of describing it. Is that what you would have said?
Who, me? A boring dystopia? It's very dystopian, man. Like,
we can agree on that. Yeah.
It's very like scary, right?
I think so.
A, it's scary that you're scanning someone's retina. B, I know it's like a thumbprint, right? It's like everyone's eye is different.
Right.
Here's my notes. They've scanned over 2 million eyes already, though, Joe.
Oh man, so it's like okay,
They've
like
already
this is in motion.
They've already scanned 2 million eyes. I mean, they've done it in cities. They've done it.
What are they using to scan them?
So it's I guess it's supposed to protect you from AI, but I literally think it could be used for everything. A fingerprint. That's where I get scared about it. And I mean, everyone was scared about Face ID and
True, and we might have had a reason. A lot of that still could be borne out. Mr. Parashuram, I want to hear your thoughts on the Worldcoin since you're in.
So the people that scanned, I don't know that article I sent you. This guy went through the process, and they give the whole gimmick now is that they give you 25 world coins or whatever. So it's a worldwide currency that will be used everywhere.
See, it just gets worse and worse. This is not my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Buzzy Startup Worldcoin, a relatively straightforward pitch. First, you fork over a scan of your eyeball to one of several thousand iris scanning metal orbs. Yeah. In exchange, you'll receive a one-of-a-kind world ID. Okay. Now I've got my ID. I'm good to go. In many locations. Oh, and that'll verify your identity throughout the web. That's probably what you mean with.
Yeah. But it's the guy that made it OpenAI. So he's definitely piggybacking on that.
In many locations, WorldCoin will actually trade you some of its own WLD cryptocurrency tokens simply for being human. Okay, these people all do the same thing. Remember when Google did this? Like, don't be evil. They take these cutesy little slogans.
Right.
Like
the orb.
The orb. And
the orb sounds like a horror movie. Is that a fucking horror movie? A Netflix movie called The Orb?
And they go, we'll trade you cryptocurrency coins simply for being human. No, that's not what. No, it's for my fucking eye. It's for my eye.
Yeah, it's my eye. It's my eye. It's not your eye.
Damn, man.
Yeah, it's really scary. So I think this guy did it in New York City or something. He went to like this pop up, took a few minutes, comfortable.
Let's see.
So that's it. Just doing it, and
in Chelsea, yeah.
Crazy lines around the world in a tweet. Reality. There was one other person that shared workspaces signing up. We arrived. WorldCoin.
So what did he find here? Let's see.
So it scans your iris, right? He received 25 WLD tokens, which can be, what are the value of those?
So I guess the place he was at wasn't going to give those tokens, but other markets you could get up to 25. Yeah.
Damn.
Some 2 million. Oh, it was beta testing and they got 2 million people. That's just like
crazy.
I don't know if you could get me to do that right off the jump,
No, it literally seems like a gimmick. Like half the people are like, what is this thing?
He's admitting they gave away their data for free.
Oh yeah, sorry, I took that off.
Right.
We keep. You do it. Yeah, I did it. You do it.
Okay.
Right, because it's literally like your fingerprint. But then I read something that like they don't store it or something like that. They just want to take a record of what it looks like. I'm like,
lies, right? I don't know. It seems like a lie. He's so innocent. When we started thinking about this, we didn't think it would end up as world minus the US coin, and here we are. Yeah, whatever. The US does not make or break a project like this. No, it doesn't. You're just preying on like the entire rest of the world. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I understand. I'm not trying to be naive here and say like you're preying on people necessarily, but where do you think this is going to go? Right.
Right.
Like everyone knows where this is going to go. Sam Altman knows where this is going to go.
Yeah, even this guy in the chat's like, he definitely says, I'm getting away from social media and more. But he says, although this tech could be used strictly for national security, it could be.
It could be. But the thing about the US is that
it feels like an airport security thing or like,
if it was used for national security, but the thing is, we don't do that shit here. We allow very few people to get rich off the backs of, or off the data.
Yeah.
And in this case, the biological data.
Yeah.
Which is just crazy.
It just literally like feels like a horror movie, dude, where like they scan someone to get through like a science fiction movie. Like, oh, you can't open the door. Fucking pull his eyes out and scan it.
Right.
Like,
and I'm not. Sorry, go ahead.
I've definitely seen that in a movie before.
Yeah. Totally.
Like, I don't know what movie it is, but it definitely, I feel like I've seen that, dude.
And again, I'm not trying to sound naive, like about, like, I understand that our biological data is already out there.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, this is not that no one's pitching this as like a defense thing. It's like being pitched as global currency in some ways,
Yeah, a perk that you can get it for free.
Doesn't it remind you of the vaccines when they're like, you can have like, we'll give you fries and a shake if you come get vaccinated? It's like, remember when they were like,
I want to know what the value of this coin is. Are they just trying to get this coin?
And what happens if the value goes up really high? Like,
are more people going to scan their eyes probably? And then like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like,
And then what? Then it's like, well, now it's attached to biological data. So now we have to make it a global currency that's like stable, that,
I don't know. It's scary to think about.
What else happened to this guy? Anything interesting happen? Look, once signed up, it was time to get orbed. Okay. I'm not going anywhere that someone's orbing me. It sounds too much like probe,
Are you getting orbed? We're getting orbed.
Getting orbed over here. Damn, that's just
getting orbed, man.
We didn't get crypto out. Yeah, okay, so what happened to you, man? What's the story? I want to know. Do you remember anything about what happened to this guy?
The world's largest identity and facial public network.
Yeah, it's like already.
It's scary, man.
It's already big. To me, I'm just surprised it's already this big,
Yeah. So I don't like it, man. So he gets it done. He does the
look. We're talking about the price.
Okay.
World.
It's sort up to $3.58, Joe. Hey. Well, it's not there yet, guys. I mean, there's more pictures of it. It is cool. I did find this to be interesting, Joe. It was at the end of Route 66 on the Santa Monica Pier. They were doing it there. They had one there.
Oh, that's where they got him.
It's episode 66. You could have done it right here.
Oh, if you want a sucker, go put that in LA. Put it in Santa Monica, and people will do it
there, like at the pier. Like, oh, look, tourists. Oh, what is this orb? Oh, cool. What's it do? Like, they don't even know what it's like. They're from wherever.
Tourists,
tourists, like in the summertime. What is this thing?
Oh my God!
Nothing happened.
I wonder if they were getting Worldcoin for that.
I don't know.
So Worldcoin is the coin, the orb is the device, and the service is
gonna protect you against AI.
It's like a verification, some kind
against AI is his whole plan, because this is the guy that made OpenAI, right? So it's like his first step at like trying to humanize people still.
Protect as in like protecting from data breaching, or also like if your voice was being used to make a fake, like a deep fake or whatever,
right?
Or using like
the retina could actually see that,
because you'd have like that data tied to it,
I guess.
So if someone made a deep fake, it'd be like, that's not his retina data, or I don't know. I'm just thinking,
it's gonna have to start looking for that, right?
But what I don't like is the guy who made a guy who's part of the problem is like, here's the solution.
Yeah, you don't want that being the guy.
No.
It's like he's also like putting up no, and then taking all this other information.
Yeah. That's like our government. That's how we're like, we started a war. The next administration is going to end it. It's like, no, you're both owned by the same
It
people.
looks literally like a horror movie too, like a weird device that like kills you.
It's like a Death Star.
It's weird. It's so weird. I mean, there was other ones here where we can actually see inside of it, but
yeah, tell me this thing's not going to fire a beam someday and shoot me. You know?
Right. Or like, yeah, laser, like, oh,
Yeah.
I have to scan again.
Yeah. And then if you don't, it's like shoots your eye out.
Ugh.
That yeah, I'm not
I'm not scanning.
Well, we saw sort of a rudimentary version of that earlier this week, right?
Yeah.
This girl was Chip Girl, they're calling her.
Yeah, you were saying Chip Girl, right? I've seen this at the store, man. Like
She
wave
was-
your hand over it.
Yeah, and so it's like a microchip embedded in your hand, but
I
it's
don't know.
mostly at Amazon stores like Whole Foods.
Can you
I'm trying to find I thought the video was
show a
in here.
picture of her? Oh, so she like had it in that's kind of like
Outside.
that girl that put it in her house, right?
Yes, yes.
Like
did
put
see
all
that.
the stuff in her hand, like she couldn't open the drawers.
Only women get this excited about their body being used for shopping, you know. Like that is just
I can buy it.
yeah. It's this easy? Whoop.
I mean, literally, I've used my phone now. This year more than ever. I've definitely used my phone more now. Because you can put your cards and everything on your phone, which is crazy.
That's my thing. It's already easy enough, right? It's like
it's already in your hand.
Don't put it in my body.
I gotta fumble around for my wallet. I mean, you can actually start leaving the house now without a wallet, right? If you're at what's in there? An ID?
Sometimes when I have forgotten mine, I'm like, thank God this place takes Apple Pay, you know?
Yeah. Or your credit card's on there. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I know. It's pretty crazy.
I really wanted to see the video, you know?
Of Chip Girl. I don't like Chip Girl and her eyeballs.
I just like the way she was so excited. I don't know, man. Like a day ago, this was everywhere, but I can't find the video now. But whatever. We all know that.
That's what happens, man. Sometimes the story gets buried.
We all know what she was doing.
It's pretty funny.
Using your body to pay for stuff. Where does it end? You know?
Where does it end?
I feel like a boomer on this show saying this, but it's just like not for me, you know?
Here's something. Joe, can we just move on?
Yes, we can move on.
So what's on the plate? Speaking of something, Joe, that went viral a few days ago.
Ew. Were you trying to surprise me with this? What the heck?
Doodogs.
That's disgusting.
They're not real.
Okay. I was going to say, that's insane.
But everyone's like, what the fuck is this?
They look like they went bad. Like
Doodogs.
That's funny, though.
Not real. I thought I'd bring it up. I was going to bring it up. I was like, I got to screen grab that just in case it is real. I would not eat a Mountain Dew hot dog.
No. By the way, Parashuram, I'm going to show your messages at the end because, I agree. And I want to.
Yeah, we can show them now. We're kind of between stories.
Okay. Because I had said with America, there's no way we're going to use it for national security purposes. We don't do anything that nationalistic. Like, we have other motives. So that's what it is with America. Everything is about making money, not against capitalism, but single thing should be about making money. In America, I mean, really, it's not so much the money. It's like, what else could that be used for?
Right. Security. There's like comfort. I mean, other countries have other feelings, like,
Yeah. And just the idea that we seem to sometimes never have a choice in anything, Yeah. Like those people signed their eyeball data away. It's like,
yeah, 2 million people already. It's crazy.
Yeah. I just hope our government takes strict steps against these weird AI and tech stuff coming from the West. Yeah, I hope for your sake that your
I
government
hope
does.
so. I hope so
Honestly,
too, man.
that's good. I don't know what's going on in India, but everyone should protect themselves from the West right now. I really agree with that.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But you also have to. This did go viral, Joe. The
Okay.
Grimace Shake.
The perfect example of why you have to protect from the West. Look at this.
Because look at this. This went so. I think this was in June. Grimace, character at McDonald's, a worldwide company, was celebrating Grimace's birthday. Total marketing ploy. I'm sure sales went crazy, but it went viral on TikTok, Joe, for this stupid fucking shake. This stupid fucking celebrate Grimace's birthday.
We'll say that looks kind of good.
The TikTok videos, it's like Blueberry or something. Like, okay, Grimace is this weird fucking whatever the fuck he is.
Yeah.
Not even a thing.
Like a blueberry ghost or something. I
don't know what it is. So the TikTok trend was drink the shake and you die. So people were making these videos where they're really fucked up too. We should watch some of them.
Why the hell would you want to die?
I went down a wormhole and I was like, this is really stupid. Like, oh, okay, I'll try it. Nothing's happening to me. Some people try to do funny ones. Some people try to do like definitely. I'm sure I don't think McDonald's did it, but it took off.
Is this scary? This seems disturbing. Let's see.
Do you have any videos up? Or you had a site that had some clips of some?
Oh yeah. Well, we'll watch a couple on here.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably listen to some of them, right? Because part of it's about how they react. So,
should I turn sound on?
Yeah, just a little bit.
You're gonna drown?
So that's like.
Got the new Grimace Shake. We're gonna give it a try.
Okay. Damn.
Pretty dumb.
What the?
Hey guys, today we're trying a new Grimace drink from McDonald's. First sip, here we go.
Okay, these people went hard. What the?
Yeah, they went really hard. Some people made like cinematic movies even.
Whoa. Okay, that guy did good. That's a good one.
But they made it like a horror movie.
Was that the wait? Okay, let's see this other thing. Because now I'm skeptical. Like, I need this explained to me, which is what this will do. Turns the McDonald's man. Oh, because he killed him. Yeah.
Grimace killed him.
This guy.
Sorry.
The line between hero and villain is paper thin. Yes. Is the Grimace Shake dangerous? No, of course not. Well, I think we knew that. I thought they were like chugging it and choking and throwing up or something.
No, but look, 689 million views.
Damn.
Crazy.
How do you think McDonald's got this to start?
I don't know. Like, who did the first one? They probably did some kind of marketing campaign, right?
Yeah, they probably paid a few people to kick it off or something.
Influencers or whatever.
So this is one.
Yeah, play this, guys.
What's up, guys? I got the new Grimace milkshake from McDonald's. Happy birthday, Grimace. That's pretty cool.
Damn. These people like made good things.
Sure, but like it's a 30-second video, right? Like I'm drinking this.
From McDonald's.
True.
Happy birthday, Grimace.
Dark. Okay, dark. What the?
Morbid. I guess people are just messed up, man.
They are. Oh, this is the guy who's in the thing.
Happy birthday. Let's try it out. Oh my gosh. It's literally so good. Hey guys, we're gonna.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you want to watch more?
No, I'm good. I'm just thought I'd bring it up, man.
I will.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's not even like the cinnamon challenge, or it's not like.
No.
Oh, I tried it in some gross. It's like you produced a video, which is cool, but.
I guess they made people more creative because they are on TikTok, right?
Right. But they produced a video for like one of the largest,
corporations.
Corporations
And probably
will-
they made more sales from TikTok people doing it.
to continue selling the the shittiest food.
Like, I wonder how much their increase was in sales. And it's
Probably-
definitely hitting that younger TikTok market, like another generation of people talking about McDonald's.
Right, exactly. And 689 million.
Crazy.
What did it say? 689 million made videos, or
So that with that hashtag.
that's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Thanks, McDonald's.
I haven't tried it. Is it done? Is it like a limited time, like the McRib? Is it
I'll bet it is if they don't want to. If they want to,
they're gonna do it next year.
right? Exactly. That's more what I was trying to say. Yeah.
Oh fuck. I saw Courtney Cox did one though too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was funny actually.
Courtney Cox. Courtney Cox.
Let me find it.
I can't believe we had so much content and we've kept it to a, decent length here.
Okay, let me watch it.
Let's see.
I'll watch it. Sure.
And we're not even done with the disturbing videos. I've got some more
No,
for
I
the end.
mean, I can't share it. Oh, here it is. You see this?
Yes.
Here's hers.
Apparently, it's Grimace's birthday, and I've seen a lot of people drink this shake, and weird stuff happens. But I've had half of it, and I don't feel anything. I don't love it, but I don't get the big deal.
Best acting for sure.
Lily, let go! Lily!
What the? Whoa.
So apparently, it's
She did a good job.
Yeah, I'm sure she was. I'm sure she had someone edit that for her.
I was gonna say whoever edited it for her.
So people that went crazy, like
When I said how'd they kick it off, it's like, yeah, they got a celebrity on board. That's
yeah, he just keeps it moving, keeps the machine moving.
This is what I don't want with like TikTok and stuff is I don't want all these. It's kind of like with Twitter when brands tweet to each other.
Right.
And you get like Fritos tweeting to Wendy's or, and they're saying
Right.
stupid jokes and memes. Like all that shit I hate, like the integrating the McDonald's, TikTok, worlds colliding.
Yeah. Takeover, like a takeover thing or like a.
Yeah. And just like makes it feel so set up. And
yeah,
it's like, oh, the content I consume is like generated by people I'm not even aware of, whether it's McDonald's or something else.
Yeah. I just can't think of like going to McDonald's for that reason.
I can't. Yeah.
Gotta get it. I gotta make a video, guys.
Then to make a video, it's like, that's why I think it's not organic, right?
Yeah.
For the most part. I mean, I love shakes, but I'm not getting that shake.
No, it's okay.
What else we got going on?
Oh man.
I'm gonna watch this video and then we're gonna talk about stuff we watched. Is that
no? He was talking about Joe Rogan had something about the polar difference of content of TikTok in China and then in America. I'm sure it's totally different, man.
Yeah.
I have not seen the Joe Rogan talking about that, but
I haven't either, but I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Speaking of disturbing shit, you want to know something really disturbing? I can't believe this, man.
What, this?
Yes. I'm pretty sure these are AI made. It's like,
yeah, that's a trend. There's people talking about, and we've talked about deep fakes before and stuff like that.
This is like, I don't even know what they're doing.
Popeyes overcooked my biscuits, so I shot up the whole store. My name is Belinda.
My girlfriend's dad shot her after he found out I got her pregnant. Before I tell
My neighbors fucking forgot to invite me to their seafood boil. So I
Jesus.
shot. My name is.
My driver instructor fucking failed me, so I shot it back. My name is Chad, and
I got jail time for expressing my love for kids.
What?
My name is EDP 445, and my story will shock you. Please.
The judge in my court case gave me the death sentence. My name is YNW Melly, and I was accused of killing.
The chicken nuggets from McDonald's were too hot, so I sued their asses. My name is Falon.
I fled from a crime scene and got shot to death by the police. They call me Lil Dickin. I got shot to death after I swam in a white-only pool.
What?
My name is Jaden.
Who made this?
Wow.
Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's like, why AI is...
Well, I know it's getting better. We talked about the AI beer commercial. It's only getting the next level. Every level is getting better and better and better. And like, that was not an actor, right? Like, they didn't have to shoot
like that looked pretty good. Yeah. And it's telling us like weird ass news. I mean, like, what the hell was that?
And it's in that social media forum that you would just
exactly,
if you're like not paying attention to it, you'll get sucked into like, holy shit.
Right.
It's scary.
And I don't even know. I've tried to research. It's called Luminous Tales. I've looked up.
I gotta look up.
I found them on TikTok.
Someone was talking about what kind of video software that is. Like, there's certain programs I think now that it's starting to use the, all the other.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting better and better too, man. Like the next version of, text to video is gonna be crazy.
And it goes so fast. I don't really see how it's like restrainable. And we've already got a strike going on,
right,
that somewhat involves that kind of stuff. And it's like, that it's like a asteroid coming toward Earth. It's like, oh, we stopped this asteroid, but like this one's you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what are content makers going to do, and actors and writers? And
that's why they're fighting it. I mean, because there's so many pieces of pie.
I get the world changes. I'm not saying like we need to, but it's like this is going to take a lot of legal.
Oh, which isn't even there yet. It's not even there yet. There's like the bureaucracy of finding out how it's done, or like understanding how it's done, is a whole other fucking 4 years, probably 5 years.
And what's funny is we're already watching with Worldcoin. We're already seeing people be like, we'll help. And then it's like, you're not helping,
making it even worse.
Yeah. So who's going to be the lobby? Like, there's not going to be anybody protecting normal ass people whose data and what's the word, likeness are getting stolen and used for shit. That's so crazy.
And it's weird that they're going there next, because that's everyone's eyes different.
Yeah. And the window to the soul.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. But
well,
I'm not giving
no.
From my cold dead eyes. You can take it from my cold dead eyes.
Anyone can be put behind jail. True that. Imagine this. You're not a rich man at all. You get by. Some woman comes and slams a fake rape charge on you. You're absolutely sure it would never happen. But then she pulls a video with your voice.
That's the kind of stuff not so much with that example, but,
Yeah.
But being framed, and it could be anyone. It could be a business partner who's trying to get something from you. Or it could be a divorce.
Well, that's what even deep fake stuff scared me.
Yeah.
If you mix this and that, it can only be better. CGI and
And right now we're in a place where you could absolutely fool somebody,
Yeah. If you really like, I guess cybersecurity, that's like a cybersecurity thing, too.
Yeah. And it's like, when I think of it, I'm not an expert, but when I think of it, it's like, they must be so far behind.
Yeah.
Like, the security part must be so far behind the exploitation part.
Because who wants to work in that?
Right. And also just like the resources to stay up on it. Like the movie where the Star Wars thing, where that some 20-year-old made a much better.
Yeah, the YouTube
CGI.
like did the thing and then they hired him. Yeah.
It's like that. So you got some guy, some kid in his bedroom who's way beyond what the federal government can do.
Correct. Can we move on to the next topic and get into what we're watching?
Yeah.
Because I will talk about that, Joe.
Okay.
I saw Indiana Jones.
Oh, yeah. What'd you think? I heard a lot of stuff.
The de-aging that they did in the first 30 minutes of the movie was very hard for me to get in.
I've heard specifically that, yeah.
It should have been cut in half. They shouldn't have spent so much time on the backstory of what happened 30 years ago. I felt like it was rushed. Like they had so many shots in the beginning. It's a good movie. It is a good movie.
Is it? Okay. Like story-wise?
Story-wise, it's a great, farewell to the whole, franchise. I don't think they needed 30 minutes of the beginning to be set, And they used actor masks too. I guess they used which the practical things were exactly like him, but the lighting, I don't know, it just didn't.
Yeah,
it's like right there, and this is Lucasfilm. This is the whole people that's doing it the best, right?
Why do people screw that up so badly?
I don't know.
You're making like the send off to this.
Yeah, I read an article that said that they actually had a 5-picture deal when they first started Indiana Jones. So they had to do it, I guess, in the contract at Paramount, but it's changed hands because Disney now owns Lucasfilm. So it wasn't a Paramount movie anymore. So that's, I think, what took the longest. And then Spielberg dropped out and just, I think James Mangold did it or whoever directed it. It was good. I feel like that the beginning could have been cut short.
I didn't see Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and I wasn't interested in seeing this. I've just heard such dismal things. I don't know.
And
I mean, at least you're saying it's a good movie. But.
It's good. It was good. I mean, I dug it, but he said, I've heard the first 30 minutes is the only good thing you heard about it. Man, well, I just don't feel that way at all.
That's a very opposite.
I liked the other part, man. I actually did.
Maybe I'll check it out. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth a while. I mean, if it's on, I'll watch it, but not my favorite. In the top in the 5 movies, I would say Raiders is probably my favorite. Then Last Crusade, Temple of Doom.
I just I know
wondering how this fits in there. It's probably better than Crystal Skull.
It has to be. I heard. I mean,
yeah.
My understanding is that was not good, but I don't like the writing in this. I don't like the writing in the new Star Wars. I saw some of the direction they were going. I don't know how to explain it, but it's this like
he is old too. Like once they get to the present day, it's like he's old.
Yeah,
it's
just like they're not leaning into something that I wish they were leaning into. They're trying to make it too friendly for like
everybody, for everyone, right?
Exactly.
And I think they could have actually made it better by not doing so much of that story. Like, okay, make it a shorter movie and then enjoy the other movies. That's the franchise. Like, you don't have to play so much into this past story that was never talked about in the other 4 movies. Like,
especially when you can't even sell it well because you've got these shitty.
Yeah.
They're using masks and also de-aging. I don't get it. Like, what's up with that?
I think they used the mask for the stunts because it's hard to do that de-aging, but
that makes sense.
Yeah. You saw a movie, Joe.
I did. I saw a movie called Barbie.
Hey, Barbie. Let me get this. I can't get this off. How was Barbie, dude?
Well, I went for my wife's birthday.
Oh, I didn't grab a Barbie image. Damn it.
Oh shoot. Well, everyone knows the everyone knows the deal, right?
Barbie. So Barbie, Joe.
I liked it. I like Greta Gerwig.
I didn't see. Is it worth watching?
Seeing?
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling is hilarious.
Okay.
I'm a fan of Greta Gerwig. Not a perfect movie. It actually, I was struck with this realization that kind of ruined all new movies for me, which is that, and this even is part of that Star Wars thing. Like, the way they write movies now is so self-referential.
Right.
It's like they never can just have us be in a story,
Right.
They're always doing little things to make us, to hint at that we know we're in a movie,
Do you think TV does that better now?
I think TV does it better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like TV at least lets you be immersed in the world with these people.
And create the bigger arc of a show, right?
Yeah. And they don't say they don't do breaking the fourth wall things like we're in a show. You know what? By referencing politics or things that date the movie.
Yeah.
Whereas I think a lot of movies now, like Star Wars has to always be like cutesy by referencing
older
old stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is for the fan. Here's one for the fans, right?
Totally.
I just hate that shit.
That's very Star Wars.
And that's what this was doing. It was like, you had this narrator, but the narrator was only there for like 3 lines in the movie. And one of them, because there's one of the conflicts in the movie is like, Margot Robbie's struggling with, I'm aging, and am I still going to be a good looking, if I live in the human world,
man,
good looking? And then the narrator comes in and is like, by the way, that's not a problem Margot Robbie would have. It's just like, why do you fucking write that?
Yeah, that's horrible.
I just don't like that stuff. It's like, I would just want to be for what it is. Like, give me this movie for what it is. Don't try to be sarcastic or funny or like.
But it made like $1 billion already in like 18 days or 17 days or something like that. Like, it's huge.
Yeah. And it's got a lot of high points. I was like, my whole family was dying watching.
Really?
Ryan Gosling and like both of them in the human world. And there's a ton of funny stuff.
Shit.
If you're like, movies are supposed to be fun, and that was a lot of fun. I'll say that.
Okay.
So,
Barbie, dude.
Barbie.
I haven't gone. I haven't really. Yeah, I just saw Indiana Jones. I went to go see Oppenheimer, and it was sold out. And I was like, okay, this is a sign.
Yeah,
that I have to wait.
I'm gonna admit something, and it's that I'm not a huge Christopher Nolan fan.
Yeah, you can. I mean, I've heard that argument before. Like, sometimes too intense. I did hear that the audio is messed up because it didn't do any ADR.
Oh,
but
interesting. I wonder why.
Yeah, I don't know. But I heard it's good. I heard it's really good, and I'm imagining it is. But I usually like his movies.
I've liked some and not liked others. It's like it was like the Inception thing I wasn't into, but
yeah,
I would see this.
This is something we both watched. I mean, the Black Mirror. I did watch the first episode. So Joan is awful, Joe.
It's good, man.
Very AI related.
And I really fell off with Black Mirror. And I was like, do I want to watch this new season? And I'm impressed.
How are the rest?
I think good.
Because I just watched this first one. Because Yaz was a little nervous about watching it at first. And then we talked to other people. They're like, yeah, the first one's good.
First one was good in like a less dark way, right?
Yeah.
Some of them are dark. I haven't finished the season, but most of them are really good, I'd say, so far.
I really like that show. Because it's like little shorts basically, or like, that's just the story. That's it. It's like a short film.
Yeah.
And that's
And it's self-contained. It's like
It's self-contained, and then they nominate each one of those separately when they get. They could, like, this could be nominated for something. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
that's
next
kinda
year
cool.
when they do it's like a special or like a 1 hour. It fits a certain category.
Interesting.
Because I know one of the other ones was nominated before that space one with Jesse Plemons. Did you see that one? The other season.
It's weird because that was playing on TV last night. So that when Kelsey fell asleep, it must have cycled through and played that one.
The older episode.
So I thought that was from the new season.
Oh, yeah, it was the other one. It was the last one.
Okay.
So this was good though too because it dealt with AI and taking over, signing your life away.
That was pretty clever. All that shit.
Very timely with the
Yeah.
writer's strike too, and like, oh, you didn't see that? I thought that was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
But
it was just like a neat little. I don't know how to say it.
Very of the time. But I would be tripped out if that was happening to me, like in my life. You're an asshole. You're fucking
right. It was a good way to get into the season because that's a really dark idea if you think about it.
It
but
is
it wasn't
very
dark like some of the others. It's just really like, I guess why I like Black Mirror is the Twilight Zone feeling.
It does have that. It does have
yeah.
that. It does have that. I think that's why I like it too. And this girl was on something too. Was she on Euphoria or something?
The first Joan.
Yeah, yeah.
I did not.
Really saw her. I looked at her. She was on something else, and I can't remember what it was. But Selma Hayek was awesome.
Yeah, what a weird cast. And then
what a weird cast. And
Kate
then it was
Blanchett.
like Kate Blanchett's playing that version, and then there's like 4 layers of it.
That was so, and it got kind of crazy, but it was also interesting.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh, she's in Schitt's Creek. That's
Schitt's Creek. That girl. Okay.
She's kind of hot.
No, I've just been watching TV a lot, man. Maybe just to see more movies, man. I did watch this show, The Smartless on the Road. It's about a podcast. It's Jason Bateman, Will Arnett, and Sean Hayes.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's like a doc, right? They're on the road. It was really funny, man. Will Arnett is funny.
He is funny.
He's like, you could just see the attitude. They're clearly friends. They're clearly have fun doing their podcast. I listened to their podcast like once or twice before because they had someone on. Kind of wanted to hear what they were saying.
The 3 of them have it?
They have a podcast. So they basically took this on the road, I think kind of during COVID. And it was good. It's actually it was on HBO, on Max or whatever it is now.
It's just funny, like it's just them talking, or is it
funny? It's them behind the scenes. They don't really show too much of the podcast.
Okay.
But they did it at like theaters. And you kind of get their personalities a lot. They're like when they're traveling, which I thought was cool.
Yeah.
Like a real behind the scenes of like how they interact with each other. They're staying in the same hotel and traveling everywhere together. It was cool.
It's funny because people taking their podcasts live is like you never really see it with people who have careers outside of that.
Right.
It's like,
and I think that's probably why they have a successful podcast, because they clearly are huge celebrities, and
But it's funny they chose that. They're not doing stand-up. They're not.
Yeah.
It's like, why'd they go that direction?
But you learn more about their personal lives, like Will Arnett's family and all this, and it's like cool. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. Like, cool. Seems like a funny guy, and like, funnier than I thought he was. You know that? Like just seeing a little more backs behind the scenes, like, wow.
I'd check it out.
Yeah. Hey, see you later.
Peace, bro. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the commentary. It's good to see it. I like that stuff,
Thank you for the interaction. We appreciate it.
Why is it called Smartless?
I guess that's just that's the name of their podcast. And I think that really started like they were like, oh, you want to do I was going to do a podcast. I think probably during like when we'd started ours.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then it was like, oh, you're going to do a podcast? Sean Hayes was on Will and Grace.
Yeah, that's right.
So like they talk about that. Like I think they talked about Ozark a little too. And like, it's just funny. Just everyone's little backstory was good. I watched Yellow Jackets. I did binge watch Yellow Jackets. It's really good, dude. Showtime.
Oh, it's on Showtime.
What a crazy! But I think it was on Paramount.
Okay, kind of want to see that.
It's like a soccer team that gets trapped after a plane crash.
I think you told me it's kind of like the show The Wild. You were like The Wild.
It's exactly. I feel like that, Joe, but it's grosser.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like violence wise, or like gore?
Like mentally fucked up. But then they do flashbacks to the it's like past, and then they do the president. And it's Christina Ricci, Juliette Lewis. So there's like fucking cool people.
I forgot she's in it. Yeah.
And then you see them as like what happened when they were teenagers, like they're in high school, and like it goes back and forth the whole episode, like back and forth. So you like have to follow. Girls become very violent and catty with each other, and there's like a few guys that were like coaches.
I don't know if I want more. It's like so much darkness out there.
It's very dark. It gets fucked up. There's two seasons of that. Worth a watch if you want something intense. There was a movie called Alive back in the day.
Yes.
About a soccer team where they start eating people.
Yep. I watched that a few times.
Kind of similar to this too.
They do like modern,
because they're trapped for like 17 months in the fucking mountains. So
it's like the modern reboot of that.
The Beanie Bubble dude on Apple talks about the Beanie Babies dude. It's Zach Galifianakis.
Okay.
Elizabeth Banks, the girl from Succession,
and
the other girl, she was in something else I can't think of, but it talks about the whole company. And it's not really about the guy because he's a total asshole.
Okay.
It's really about the women and their stories working for this guy.
I check it out. I like that stuff.
The eBay thing blew me away about Beanie Babies. They were like the first company to get on eBay and really drive the price up, and they made millions of dollars.
Makes a lot of sense.
Sold the boutiques and like just learning, and Yaz was like that was her thing. So she was like, "This is awesome," and I thought it was better than I thought it was going to be.
Totally playing into the nostalgia, but we all like that.
Totally played into nostalgia. And then I did watch a little bit of the Stock Muscles of Mayhem. It's on Netflix. It's kind of the unauthorized story of American gladiators.
That is like a realm I have no experience in. Like,
you probably missed
never
it,
watched
right?
it.
You missed it. I think it's like probably 5 or 10 years before you, but it was cool.
Okay.
I strictly watched it from a doc perspective to see how they did the recreations.
Oh, okay.
And they animated them.
So like I know the
testimonials, right? Yeah, it was merchandise crazy. There was video games and they were all doing steroids. Everyone was doing steroids.
I'm sure.
And they were talking about filming it, and like they couldn't get people in the crowd, so they would just like take tourists from Universal Studios and like try and sit them in the audience for fucking 4 hours.
Oh God!
And then they would just like leave. It was really fun. There's some funny moments.
I'd fucking leave too, man.
Yeah. I don't want to be on this show.
No.
So it's funny. But, they just all wanted to be actors. Like most of them want to be actors.
Kind of like that Glow.
Kind of Glow. Yeah, it's on Netflix. It wasn't bad. And finally started watching The Bear, man. You've seen some of The Bear, right?
Yes, I got 3 or 4 episodes in ish.
It's good.
Yeah.
I mean, we started watching it, but yes, it's like I kitchen all day. I can't watch
Yeah.
it.
I feel that way. I get a little like it's so insidey for the industry people, you know.
Yeah, but it's decent. I mean, I'm not blown away by it, but I like it. I heard the second season's better.
Oh, really?
I just started getting to it, so
because everyone was talking about it for a while. I mean, and don't
yeah,
get me wrong,
I'm definitely late to the fucking game here, man. This came out last year, really. So
I'd have to keep watching because my first thought when I was like 3 episodes in was like, where is this going that I'm going to care about? You know,
right? And I think that's like
I don't know,
like Yellow Jackets. It was like 2 full seasons binge away. This is like 2 full seasons. I could just binge the whole thing and then I'm good. You know what I mean? I think it's better to do a show like this. They're half hours. It's not like I'm not losing anything. You could watch 2 and be like, oh, cool. You know?
Yeah. But you only finished 1 season, right?
Yeah. Okay. We're started the second one, but I don't know. Kind of where it's been. Did you watch anything else?
You know, I was trying to think, and I watched The Watcher on Netflix, but that's old.
Yeah.
And it's not great. It's okay. I feel like I've been watching movies, but I can't. I think I might just be like turning on crap and then falling asleep. Like I'm not having a good TV era right now. You know?
Well, we moved and then we got the projector, and it was like it became more like that's cool, you know.
Yeah, I guess it was just Barbie. Like I'm trying to watch movies and just have fun. Like just give me a fun movie. Don't want to think, you know.
Just check out for the 2 hours or whatever. Yeah, and that's
don't want to think. I don't want darkness. Black Mirror really pushed me because I was like,
but that's short, right? That's short, and they're all different, so you don't have to focus.
But it's dark. I don't want it dark.
Yeah, and that's why we didn't watch it at first. Like she was like, if it's too dark, we're not.
And that's I'm not in that space. I almost couldn't watch it. But
I think that's why we put off The Bear so long, because she was like, if it's too familiar to everyday life, I'm not gonna go home and live that.
Exactly. With real struggles like
you know,
addiction or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Stress.
Well, cool, dude. Get your kicks, man.
We did a show.
We did another show. So I think we should do a show every 3 weeks.
We are going to try.
Because 2 months is a long time. I think it would be shorter. We wouldn't have as much to talk about.
Right. I have no regrets. If I could have done a show, I would have. But
you know. 2 hours is a nice. I do like when we do a 2-hour show.
I do too. I don't like rushing, you know.
I still don't want to get scanned.
No.
But I think that's probably going to be our video, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
We need some I'm going to come to the table with some more fun stuff.
Yeah, we need to do an interview, man. We need to plan.
That too. But I miss fun stories, like the dog. I like that we got to see our.
Oh man, I'm glad we saw the dog again, guys.
Yeah,
guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, we should have told that guy to subscribe, man. Subscribe, dude. Here's our links.
20.
Here's our links, dude. I think we're probably gonna bow out. What do you think, Joe?
I'm ready. Special thanks to Parisharam20 for being a cool guy with some insights and. You know.
Follow us on the TikTok, the Twitter, the YouTube, the Facebook, all of it. Backed by, still a thing?
Still a thing.
Backed by, dude.
Let's start by, you know, getting more people like this guy who talked to us.
Yeah, leave a comment. Even leave another comment, dude. And you got to watch. I'm still going to promote up here, man.
What's up there?
Usually it's just like an older. Usually I just put the food video up there.
Oh yeah, food videos.
Maybe I should do. Well, we're so behind on those. We need to shoot some more.
Yeah. Oh God.
Do you want to eat some random shit, Joe?
Not really. I feel like I eat random shit every day. No, I would eat random shit.
Maybe let's. Yeah. Watch this. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe. And we'll see you next week. No, 3 weeks. No, a month.
Hopefully 3 weeks.
Thanks, dudes. Thanks for watching. Ow.